looking to upgrade your home gym, huh? That's awesome. You and I both know that having the right equipment is absolutely everything. Today, we're going to tackle one of the most critical pieces, adjustable dumbbells. Let's break down the best options out there so you can find your perfect set.
I mean, building out that ultimate workout space at home is so exciting, but let's be real, choosing the gear can be kind of overwhelming. You start looking around, and with all the options out there, it's like, where do you even start? Well, that's exactly why we're here, to cut through all that noise. We're going to compare the top contenders side by side so you can zero in on the perfect fit for your training style. So let's get right into it. Okay, so we are putting 3 heavy weights from the world of adjustable dumbbells in the ring today. And what's really interesting is that each one brings a completely different approach to design, to how they function, and to value.
First up, we've got the Bowflex SelectTech. Now, if you've done any research at all on home fitness, you have definitely seen these. They are, without a doubt, the champions of speed and pure convenience.
Our second contender is the Powerblock Elite EXP. Yeah, these have that really distinct, kind of blocky look, and they are built with one thing in mind: serious strength training and the ability to grow as you get stronger. And rounding out our lineup is the NordicTrack Select-A-Weight. This set is all about giving you that classic traditional dumbbell feel that you'd find in a big gym, but with all the space-saving perks of an adjustable design. All right, so now that we've met our 3 contenders, let's really get into the nitty-gritty. We're gonna break down the performance, the build quality, and all the little unique features that make each one tick. So, we'll kick things off with the biggest name in the game, the Bowflex SelectTech. They're known for a feature that pretty much defined this whole category. And their signature feature is that super smooth dial system. It's all about making the quickest weight changes with basically zero hassle. This is everything for workouts like HIIT or any kind of fast-paced circuit. Just imagine dropping from a heavy squat to a light shoulder raise without missing a single beat. That's where this dial system is just unbeatable. But you know, there's always a trade-off. So on one hand, that rapid change is a huge pro, and they really don't take up much space at all. But on the other hand, notice the cons. Because all the plates are in one long frame, the dumbbell is the same length whether you're lifting 5 kilograms or 25. This can feel a little unwieldy on some exercises like bicep curls. And that plastic casing, it means you have to be pretty careful not to drop them. Okay, let's totally switch gears and move to our second contender, the Powerblock Elite EXP. As you can see, we're talking about a completely different design philosophy here. The key words to remember for these are stability and compact size. See, unlike the Bowflex, the Powerblock actually gets physically smaller as the weight gets lighter. Its boxy design keeps the weight incredibly tight and balanced, which gives you a ton of confidence during those heavy presses or rows where control is just paramount. And this really illustrates its strengths and weaknesses perfectly. The stability is just unmatched, and the ability to expand the weight up to 32 kilos is a massive advantage for serious lifters. However, that cage design, where your wrist actually goes inside the handle, well, it's a love it or hate it feature for sure. Also, the magnetic pin selector, while it's super secure, it's just not as fast as a dial for those rapid-fire drop sets. And now for our final contender, the NordicTrack Select-A-Weight. This one really tries to bridge the gap between old-school iron and new-school technology. So, if you're someone who is just used to the feel of standard dumbbells, this might be your sweet spot. It uses a sliding selector to add or remove actual plates, which feels really familiar. The small weight increments are also fantastic for progressive overload, you know, that process where you gradually increase the weight to get stronger over time. So the pros are pretty clear. You get that familiar feel and a really good price for the amount of weight you're getting. The cons? Well, the selector mechanism is a bit slower, and you might notice some rattling from the plates during movements, which really isn't an issue with the other two. And crucially, what you buy is what you get. There's no path to add more weight later on down the line. All right, we've broken them all down individually. Now it's time for the main event. Let's put them head to head and see how they really compare on the most important features. This table really lays it all out, doesn't it? Bowflex is your undisputed speed king for HIIT. Powerblock is the choice for pure strength and future growth. And NordicTrack, it just hits that perfect sweet spot of value and classic feel. And hey, pay close attention to the max weights here. For a lot of people, that's going to be the biggest deciding factor of all. Okay, with all that information in front of us, the final decision really comes down to you and your personal training goals. So let's make it super simple and declare a winner for 3 different types of lifters. For fast transitions, for supersets, for any kind of HIIT workout, there's just no contest. The Bowflex SelectTech style system is the undisputed winner, period. But if your goal is lifting heavy and getting stronger for years to come, the Powerblock Elite EXP absolutely takes the crown. Its stability and that ability to expand are just unmatched. And finally, for the best all-around package that has a traditional feel and won't break the bank, the NordicTrack Select-Away is the champion of value. But before you click that buy button, just run through this final checklist. First, make sure the max weight really aligns with your goals. Second, look at the warranty, because these are complex pieces of equipment. Third, confirm the dimensions for your space. And last, if you're leaning towards Powerblock, see what expansion kits are available. And all of this brings us to the final, most important question. What's your training style? Are you training for speed, for pure strength, or for overall fitness on a budget? Your answer to that one question is going to point you directly to your perfect set of dumbbells.